Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, so just wanted to come to you with a few things that I've been doing since all the quarantine stuff has been going on. Some of the states now are sort of getting a break and being able to go out a little bit more. Still sort of homebound most of the time. Anyways, we travel full time, so. But anywho, I went out when I was going to the grocery store. I actually found a few items that I actually like. Um, Me personally, I will eat a hamburger with just the patties. But Jeff, he preferred having hamburgers with bread. So we had to do some research and figure out, hey, how can we get bread with these hamburgers? At some point, I was making my own bread. Wasn't the best. The almond flour to me was a little grainy, so I needed to find something to have more of a better bread content. So I went to the store and came across Sola Bread. And when I saw this, I was like, I actually researched it first. I researched a low carb bread and ended up coming up with Sola. So when I found this in the store, I got really excited and I was like, what? We can eat some bread that actually looks like bread and tastes like bread. But this one is called Sola, and I bought this one at Food Lion. Now they do have different flavors. This one is just the sweet oat. Then they also have another one that is a multigrain. Now the multigrain, it does have sunflower seeds in it, and I think a little bit another seed or grain or whatever. But it wasn't my favorite because I didn't care for all the seeds in the bread. I would just pick it out. So I like this one better. This one is the sweet oat and is only 3 grams of net carbs. So if you know the difference between the total carbs and the net carbs, this one is 3 grams of net carbs. And it's 60 calories per slice. So that's not bad. So the total carbs is 8 grams. And then it has 4 grams of fiber. Then it also has your 1 gram of alcohol. So that's how you get your total of 3 grams of carbs. To me, I think this bread tastes good. It is small. It looks like this. And then it has the oats that's on the crust of it. And if you can't see that, I'll give you a better video, a better image of what it looks like on a close-up. But that is the Sola Bread, which I think is really good. It's not exactly a bread tasting, but if you're not too picky when it comes to bread, I think this will satisfy you with sandwiches. Like I said, it's small. It's smaller than a bread cut. And if you buy this one, it's not in the bread aisle. It's actually in the freezer bread aisle. So where you have your frozen rolls, this is where this bread will be, inside a Food Lion. Now, I don't know about any other stores, but I know this one in particular is in the frozen section in Food Lion. My other choice of bread, now this is going to be like a review for both of them. My other choice of bread was the zero net carb bread. And this one we got from Aldi's. And this one is the zero net carb bread. Again, like I said, if you know the difference between your net carbs and your total carbs, that's how you get 0 out of this one. So the total carbs for this one is 9 grams, and then it has 9 grams of fiber, which eliminates the total carbs. So this bread here, this is leaven fresh, and like I said, this is the Aldi's bread. Have not seen any other low carb bread in just my regular grocery stores. And in Aldi's, these are hard to find. So when we find them, we get 6 of them. So, hey. But they also have another one as well. I can't remember what that one is called, but it is 2. And I want to say it's a multigrain, but I'm not 100% sure. But I think that's what it is. And again, I like the plain one. Just don't put anything in it. And this one, it looks like this. And is a wheat bread. And this one doesn't have anything on the crust. Now, this one doesn't come frozen. This one is actually in the bread section. But because I bought 6 of them, I put them in the freezer because I don't know what the lifespan of these particular breads are going to be, how they get molded or whatever, if they get molded. But here is the difference between the two. And you can see that the low net carb bread is bigger than the Sola Bread, and the Sola Bread has the grains on them. So that's the difference. Me personally, I like the net zero bread that's from Aldi's, but the other day I tried to make a barbecue sandwich, a pulled pork sandwich with it, and it wasn't my favorite. I don't know if the pulled pork, I don't know if it didn't have enough fat to it, but the taste of it wasn't my favorite. I could taste the bread flavoring a whole lot, and it wasn't something that I like. Now with hamburgers, when we grill hamburgers, for some reason, I think the fat content on the hamburgers will eliminate the taste of this bread. So I like that. Now, I've had a ham sandwich or turkey sandwich with the Sola Bread, and I don't really get that funny taste. I can't even describe what the taste is, but it was something that I was like, So I didn't even eat the barbecue sandwich. Now the grilled cheese, we tried grilled cheese with this, and it works good. You have to cook it slow because it does burn if you cook it too fast and your cheese doesn't melt. So that's something that you have to take in consideration when you're making these. A quick price range on both of these. They're both under $4. So you can buy a loaf of this bread for less than $4, and that's pretty cool. Now, it's never been a time I've been in Food Lion and they have not had the Sola Bread, but I've been into all these, and their bread is wiped out in no time. So it's so funny because we saw one of the trucks going to Aldi's when we were shopping. They had no bread. I told my husband, I said, Aldi's just got a truck. We need to go there tomorrow morning and see if they have bread. And guess what? Jackpot. We had some bread. And he comes out with 6 loaves of bread. So it was so funny. We don't even eat the bread that often. But it's just the fact that when we want it on hand, like if we have pastas, now we can have garlic bread. Like I said, grilled cheese. And any type of sandwiches that we want to do really quick. But like I said, I wouldn't mess with it with barbecue. If you like it, it's just your preference. So let me just give you my take on the difference of the bread. Now the Sola Bread, like I said, it does have 3 grams of net carbs per slice. So if you have 2, of course, that is 6 grams of carbs. So you have to watch how much you're going to eat in a day. Now the zero net carbs, it has no carbs at all. So you can eat more slices of that if you like. My thing is, I do like the Sola Bread a little bit more because I can do a little bit more with it. But again, you have to make sure you maintain your carbs of what you're eating. The zero net carb bread, I like it with my burgers. So that is the difference between the two of mine. Now, I wish I liked the zero net carb bread a little bit more because I can have different options to do it. I wouldn't say I would give up having a grilled cheese with the zero net carb bread. It just wouldn't be my go-to. So that's the difference between me. I like the Sola Bread more. It does have more carbs, so you have to watch it. But the zero net carb bread, if that's your thing, go for it. So if you like these breads, or if you never tried them, try them out. See how you like them. Share some of your recipes of what you would do with your bread. I know a lot of people like different styles of pudding. I know on low carb you can't do banana pudding. I don't know if that requires bread or not, but I know some desserts they have bread. Oh, this bread, the zero net carb bread, is wonderful when French toast comes around. Like, I am not a big breakfast eater, but when Jeff makes these with French toast, it is so good. We use this with the French toast. Of course, the low carb, no sugar syrup from Log Cabin. We'll normally eat it with bacon, sausage, eggs, and then we have the Swerve powdered sugar. Don't forget Swerve powdered sugar. But if you try these, leave me a comment below. Tell me what you think about the difference in the breads. If you like them, if you don't, you might not. If you have your own recipe for breads, let us know too in the comments. We would love to try it. But that will be all for this video. And I will keep you updated. We're going to be more on track now with more videos. So stay tuned, hit the bell so that way you'll be able to be notified when our new videos come up. And thank you again. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.